the best, Apurva. Thank you, ma'am.
I hope most of us have completed our targets of CBSE training and both in-house. In-house, I think only one or two trainings are still left. Those who haven't completed may attend that last two trainings. And regarding CBSE, 25 hours has to be completed. One I have already posted recently, the 5 hours training. The quiz will be posted on 27th. I think sir is busy. Yes, not joined. No.
I have just messaged sir
Okay, ma'am.
just now. So just see, maybe he'll join in a minute or two.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. I just messaged him that we are waiting
Ah,
for
he's
you.
here. He's here.
Okay, 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 dear.
Good evening to all of you.
Good evening, sir.
Sorry for late joining.
Okay.
So today in house training, Mrs. Apurva Sen is going to take the session about anger management. It will be nice, going to be a nice session, I think, because this anger, how to control the anger. Nowadays, we cannot give the physical punishment to the students. Sometimes in anger, I think we can hurt anyone. So it is going to a very nice session, I think. So, madam, all the best. Please start.
Thank you so much, sir. Respected principal, sir, vice principal, ma'am, headmistress, ma'am, and all my wonderful. A very good evening to all of you. Today I'm feeling very privileged to deliver a session on the topic of anger management in front of all of you. And this is really a very important forum for me, and this is my first training. So I'm hoping that everything will go all right, and please forgive me for my fault. So I'm just presenting my screen. We'll start with a video on a very little and very sweet video, and then we'll move on to the session. Please enjoy the video. I hope you all have enjoyed the video. So I would like to hear from all of you that what is your inference from this video? Anybody can please write your responses in the message box. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, yes.
Anger leads to destruction. Yes, Tanushree ma'am, thank you, Girish sir. Girish sir said, keep your cool. Definitely, we need to keep our cool. Any more incidences? Okay. I would like to explain that when the video started, that boy was very carefully putting each and every plant in its place. And finally, when he had completed his job, one plant suddenly came out. What he did, he tried to put it back. And then again, the next one. It triggered his anger. And he was constantly, furiously trying to put the plant at its place. And finally, then after so many efforts, his job was not done. He was not able to put the plants to places. What he did, his anger turned into aggression, and he aggressively tried to put the plants to its place. And finally, destroyed the entire thing, which he, I think, which he tried to make for art, right? So, what we understand from this, that anger is a very powerful emotion. As I'll start with, anger is a very powerful and natural emotion. Everybody feels angry. And as you feel happiness, sadness, joy, similarly, it's a very powerful emotion and very natural. But what we can do, and it is contained in all humans, nobody in this entire universe is free from this. And it is a feeling which is arising out of frustration, disappointment, hurt, annoyance, dread, right? As in the video we can see, uh, after giving constant efforts of putting the planks into places, he was not able to put just one plank. What he could have done, he could have carefully put one plank or tried some another way to fix that one single plank. But because of his anger, because of his aggression, he destroyed the effort of ours, right? So it takes just one bit of moment to turn your anger into aggression. And at in that point in time, if we keep our calm, things will turn to a better point. Now let's understand, anger is only one letter short of danger. When we talk about anger, danger, the word itself consists of anger, right? It's just one letter short than danger. Anger is a powerful emotion which, if not handled appropriately, may have destructive results for you and those close to you. It's very rightly said that we cannot hurt a person whom we don't know. We keep on hurting people whom we know or who we are appointed with, who we are associated with, whether it comes to work, whether it comes to your personal life, family life. Everybody whom you're hurting through your words or through your actions in a fit of anger is always your close one. Anger, if left unchecked, can have massively negative impacts on a person's life, relationship, job performance, family, personality, and health. Okay, I would like all of you to imagine just one scenario. Let's suppose if you're planning to have a family get together or you're going to a cousin's wedding, for suppose, right? And at that point in time, your boss assigns you a very important work which you have to complete then and there. How would you? Can I have the responses in the chat box, please? still waiting for the responses. Okay. So at that point in time, what we would feel is anger. We would feel disappointed. We would feel resented, right? But then you complete that work late at night, and then you finally you're going to submit the project to your boss, and then he scolds you. He or she scolds you. He says that you know what, I'm paying you, you're worthless. I'm paying you this much amount of money for this job, what you have done right now. You know, anyone, any other man in this office can do a better job, right? What would you do? You would feel anger inside. But would you reply to your boss? Would you catch him out? No, just stop. But imagine the same scenario. You come out of the boss's table, you go to your junior, and what would you do? Would you behave the same way you behave to your boss? No, right? You would definitely unleash your anger, right? You would definitely pass your boss's words to the junior. That you know what, I have given you a simple task, and you knew that I had things to attend, most important things on my plate, but you never bothered to help me. You did not do your job in a better way, and this change will continue. So one anger which raised at a certain point in time in one person is channelized, going on and on and on and never ending. So, as Aristotle has said, anybody can become angry. That is it. But to be angry with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, and for the right purpose, and in the right way, that is not within everybody's power. That is not easy. So we feel this anger. This is a part of our human emotion. But we have to, what we do? Can we control, can we manage not to get angry? We cannot control that. It's beyond our power. But what we can do? We can understand it and we can choose whether to show it. That is within our power. So we need to understand that are we getting angry to the right person? No. Are we getting angry? Am I crossing my limits of anger? And I'm angry at the person? You have to realize that. Is it the right time to speak all these things? And what is the purpose I'm doing it? And is this the way we say things in a bit of anger? And then the first emotion which comes into our mind afterwards is guilt. You know what? I may have said hard words to that. You know, he or she might get hurt because of my words or my guilt in your heart. Me, it happens a lot. I am a very short-tempered person, and that's why I chose this topic of anger management because I think I believe that learning starts from your home, and chose this topic because this and control over my anger to to win this battle with my anger, so that I can manifest this thing to to my colleagues or to my loved ones. So the first thing, the first physical factor is face becomes red. Whenever I am angry, I cannot talk about anyone of you, but then whenever I am angry, my face becomes red. My BP, no, you would be very normal at a certain point in time. And whenever you get angry, your BP would spike like that is the first thing which happens. Heart rate gets increased. You are so full of emotion at that point in time that you don't realize that it is taking a toll on your own body. You start getting confused. burning sensation in stomach, dizziness, right? Yelling, screaming, shouting, that's what we do. We always, whenever we are in a fit of anger, first thing, if we are not able to contain that emotion in ourselves, first, the first outburst is yelling. We start screaming, we start shouting, use abusive language, and we get out of control and may turn into hitting our right? Not only this, it takes psychological toll over us. After having all these symptoms, we get depressed, we get sad, we are not happy with ourselves. We think so low of ourselves that you know what, I'm not a human being like this. I am not, God has not given me this life for, being such a bad person. Get irritated with your situation because things which you have planned is not going according to you. You feel a feeling of resentment, get anxious, sad. You don't like yourself. You are the one, and the very true thing, or the very first thing in this entire emotion of anger is you judge yourself. Don't need anyone else to judge you. You judge yourself. And then you give a certificate to yourself. You know what? You're angry, you said bad words to people, and now you're not. And that emerges a feeling of guilt. You feel so low, you feel so lost, and you feel a loss of energy. You're diverted from your focus. You have when you were not angry, you were so focused in your life. You knew what to do. Okay, fine. I have to go home. I have to do this, and after that, I have plans. I have to perform my work properly. Everything has this entire so now I would like you to do activity for yourself. So if you, I'll be showing one by one point, and if this is true for you, you will give yourself one. And if this is not true for you, if this not work for you, you'll give yourself a zero. And keep that score to yourself. I don't need to know that. I just want you to perform this exercise because we need to understand that are we able to recognize our symptoms or are we able to recognize our triggers? Because to understand anger and to get a strong hand on it, we need to understand our triggers. So every individual may have different triggers. These theme or which is um, which affects me or which triggers my anger. So the first is I'll get angry when my friend stamps. I am a very bossy person in my personal life, and I do like things according to me. Right. So whenever somebody is not listening to me, and or my family, whether especially when you are a teacher, you have this ability or this habit to instruct, right? So the first thing which triggers is if somebody disobeys, right, the kids or the family or the friends don't follow our instructions. I fly off the handle. I lose my temper very often. I am not able to control on it. So now you have to follow this. Anger and temper are two different things. One causes another. I get angry thinking of bad things people did to me in the past. I keep on, holding grudges. I always think of, that person at that point in time. Saying, I'm hurt. I'm not healing from inside. Is it affecting that person? That person even doesn't know about it. This is affecting me, my health, my mental health, my physical, right? I am not able to forgive you. If you're holding things from the past, forgiveness is one thing which is very amazing. You're not able to forgive. And if you're not able to forgive, you're not able to. When someone hurts me, I want to get revenge. Whenever you're hurt by someone, the first thing which comes to your mind or triggers your anger is that, you know what, you did this to me, I'll show you. That is the very first feeling of revenge. People irritate me when they do not follow regulations like that. I think most of you who all are driving or who are sitting in the next chair of a driver or to the like beside the driver's seat must have felt it. You know what? People are not following that. They are not going. They are not abiding the rules. ऐसे कैसे गाड़ी घुसा दिया बीच में? अरे इनको तो चलाने ही नहीं आता है. What we all do, we get irritated. Why? Because we are trying to go to a certain place in time or on time, and we are not able to. Why? Because of somebody else's position. Yeah. So these are the triggers. I have been so angry at times that I'm unable to remember things that I said. In fit of anger, what we do, say so many harsh words to people, right? But do we mean all of it? I can bet that most of us don't mean it, right? This is just because of anger. That feeling of burning sensation in our heart that we're feeling very strong emotion, and out of that anger, we're saying bad or hurtful things. We don't even mean it. Whenever you get angry with your parents, you say, you know what, I don't want to see your face. I don't want to live with you. You know what, you're not a good mother. Do you feel that? So much. But why? Because we are angry. And we think it is our right to get it out. No, it is not. Because whenever we say things in anger, that first that hurts. Second, we don't feel it, right? That's why we don't remember things that we said or did. I get angry when people speak to me. You know what? I am something, and you should know how to speak. We are a very small particle of this green. So it's not good of thinking of us very big entity or something very powerful because we are not. So we get angry when people speak to me. How dare you speak to me like that? You're not supposed to. So that triggers our anger. I'm offended when people don't follow deadlines. I get angry when things don't go as planned by me. If I would be scoring myself, I would definitely go above 5 or 6 because I am really working on my anger till now. So let's move on to the next slide. Anger and aggression. We need to understand anger is an emotion. That is fine to be angry. It is an emotion. It is okay. Everybody is feeling it. Happens it inside our heart. But aggression is acting out in a way, and it's not. Being angry is okay because you're giving. But aggression is innocent. Okay, I want all of you to imagine a scenario where you bought a brand new car which you really worked hard for, you earned money, you saved it, and you bought a very brand new car. Take that car out in the road, and at the very first turning, you met with an accident. Someone came and he or she hit your car. What's the first thing? गाड़ी कैसे ठोकती? You'll get out of your car and you will try to see who that person is. Now understand, there are two things. First, uh, the car door opens and Shah Rukh Khan is coming out of it. What will you do? You'll hit him? No. First thing you'll do is, oh my God, Shah Rukh Khan. It's good that you hit my car, or else I would not have got a selfie with you, or I would not have got your autograph. Right? That's the first thing. Our anger is controlled, is contained. It's not having an outburst. an auto rickshaw driver, what would we do? Yes, any responses, please? We would, yes, hit him. That's the very first thing. Or we'll abuse him. Yes, right. But see, same situation, same fit of anger, the moment you stepped out of the car, but the outburst maybe on two different levels. That means how you show your anger depends on the person standing in front of you. If he is higher in hierarchy, or if he is higher in position, if he is affluent enough, you are controlled. बॉस को एंगर नहीं दिखा सकते क्यों जॉब से निकाल दिया you cannot show your anger to your boss, right? But then you can show your anger to your sister. You know what? I had a bad day. Just get lost from here. Don't talk to me. Why? Is she the one who deserves that bit of anger? The boss also doesn't deserve it, right? But what you did, you bifurcated the two. You chose where to show your anger and when. That means you start choose. Anger is a choice, right? You can choose where to show your emotions and not. So we need to understand that if you can choose it, you can control it. It is in our hands to control our actions. Never let your anger turn into aggression. Because whenever it is anger, it is an emotion, it is inside your heart, it is inside your head, it is okay. It's not bad. Whenever that anger turns into aggression, it is not. Because that aggression is taking a toll on another person and on you. Right? So we need to understand this. Now next, let's move on to the causes of being angry. So triggers. We had a word that the triggers. Every individual has triggers. You may be. It may be somebody is violating your personal space, or somebody is being rude to you, or somebody is not listening to you. Things are not going according how you planned it. So there are certain triggers cannot be controlled, but can be hidden. So if suppose you are walking on a straight path and there is a pole in front of you, what you would do? You know what? This pole is not, kept at the right place. I'll go and hit my head. How many of you will do that? No, right? None of you. But what you would do? You would take a path from the pole. So we know our triggers. We know how what causes anger, which cannot be controlled. The triggers can you uh, you know can you make the pole out of your way? It is not possible, right? You will choose another way, another easier path to get away from this. So what you did you control the pole? No. You controlled your action. You identified that you know what this pole is on my way. You identified it. So similarly, we can identify the triggers of anger. So this thing, these certain things triggers my anger. So I will try. The first thing I will do is that I will try to stay away from that. But can you eliminate those things from the society or from your life? Cannot. That is not possible. If people are violating traffic rules, they will. You cannot change each one of them. If things are not falling into places, it will happen in life that some things at certain point in time you don't want to, lose some friend or you don't want to miss a particular movie. You don't want to miss a particular, family wedding. But things will happen in future that you will do some things. You will do miss on some things. You will do, um, get certain people who you don't like. You cannot control that. But then what you can do is that you can control your triggers. You can identify your triggers and you can take actions accordingly. So now we have identified our triggers and we know that it can be identified but cannot be controlled. Now what we're doing, we are processing. Okay, fine. This is my trigger. Now I have to think. Everybody has a different processor in their mind, right? Every human being is built in with different processor. I may process a certain thing in a certain way, but you may not, right? So every different individual has different processing systems. So you need to understand that how your processing system works. So now once you have processed, there are two things. You'll get negative feelings and you'll get negative thoughts. Both of them can be controlled, but that's going to take some time. That's definitely going to take some time. This comes by practice. ऐसे ही हो जाता सब साधु बन जाते हैं, right? But then you have to understand that when you're having a negative feeling or a negative thinking, it needs to be controlled and it takes long years and years of practice. Time when you're getting angry, you need to understand that you have to control it, right? What is the next thing which you can do? Have to think about the outcome. Once you have processed how you have to, you know, react on it, then comes the outcome. If you're not processing it, what happens? You're directly jumping into the outcome. And what is the outcome? That is anger. Can be controlled with the help of strategy. So now, if you're processing it, you're getting negative feelings, you're getting negative thoughts, you're calming down, you're trying to calm down yourself. You have situational control. But what if you're not processing? Your processing unit is not working. It happens with us at certain point in time that our processing unit, stops and it says that what, I am quitting. I'm not working right now. What is the outcome then? The outcome is the strong emotional. But again, it can be controlled with the help of strategies. Use strategies if you apply in your life that will help you control your life. So that strategy starts with a pause. Let's understand what is this pause. P stands for pause and stop. Whenever you're getting angry, just need to stop yourself for a moment and just say nothing. Do nothing. Think nothing. Just try to stop it then. You know what, I'm angry? I'll not say a word. I'll not do anything. I'll stop that. Second is always take a deep breath. When you stop, take a pause, try to take a deep breath. It actually works. Whenever you're inhaling, what happens is that whenever you're angry, a certain hormone like adrenaline and cortisol, these hormones are released in our body. And that stays for 5 hours. But when you're happy, dopamine is spiked in your body. Understand? When there is a happy hormone in your body, you'll feel happy and you'll feel positive. But then when you're angry and cortisol is releasing to your body, that's a stress hormone that will give you stress. And if you, we often, when we do yoga or when we do meditation, we are often instructed or suggested to take deep breaths. That's psychology of our body. That's how the anatomy of our body works. When you take a deep breath, you'll have that few seconds of self-introspection. You can analyze and think about what your actions must be at this point. Use willpower to walk away. This is very important, and again, it takes a lot of time to enhance or get this capability of walking away from the situation. We don't often do that, and sometimes we are bound to be in that particular situation. We cannot walk away. But then, if there is a possibility, use your willpower, smile, and walk away. Summarize. You need to introspect. You need to summarize. Okay, fine. You know what? This thing happened. This triggered my anger. Now, could I have done things in a better way? Was there any other, solution to this? As the video you saw in the very first of this presentation, there was that boy. There was only one flag which was not in place. What he did, he tried to stop it, right? And then what he did, he banged it with the hammer. And the first thing which happened, there was another plant popping up. It triggered his anger more. At that point in time, if he would have taken, 30 minutes to pause and, take a time and think that fine, what I could do at this. I could stop and I could, make things better. I'm sorry. I think something that I'm so sorry for this call. Just a minute. I'm so sorry for this. Just coming, just a second, please.
Hello, Girish, can you help?
Yes, sir. She's opening the doors actually. Somebody was at the door.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Actually, I was staying alone and there was nobody, and I got some unexpected guests. I'm so sorry for this.
No issue, no issue. Continue.
Okay. That's here. Thank you.
Sorry. Really sorry for this. I'm really very ashamed of this. Okay, so okay, so yes. So I was talking about the triggers. Now that we are processing it, we know when we are thinking about the outcome, we know there is anger and we have to take a pause and we have to summarize it, summarize it at that point in time. Pause for 30 and then summarize it. Try to recall what better things you could have done, how things could have been better, how I could have, you know, uh, got away from this situation. Examine later. Identify your triggers. You need to understand that what are our triggers. Analyze your reaction. That you know what this I did wrong. This I could change for the next time, and this is how my reactions went wrong. maintain an anger law. So there is a very small story. A boy, he what he did, he used to every time he used to get angry, he used to pin a wall in the on his pen. He used to pin a nail on his pen. So and he did that for for a quite long time. And gradually he was able to control his anger. He maintained an anger law, right? And every time when he's able to control his anger, he used to pull a nail outside. But at last, he saw that the entire fence was destroyed because there were nails outside. We always need to understand it's very easy to go on a fit of anger to hit something, but it is very difficult to get those marks away from our mind, right? So, what is it is okay to be angry, but we need to understand what is constructive anger. I'm angry, but I'm able to express my hurt feelings directly to the person without hurting the other person. Whenever you're angry, when you have followed this process of pause, you will do what? You will try to have a very mature conversation that what, yeah, I didn't like these things and these things really hurt me, and I was this I became anxious, but right now what I can do is that we can next time we could do things in a certain way and we could mend things, right? We can have a normal conversation, a very mature conversation in which we are not hurting. Underlying factors of anger: things don't go as I planned. Here I have highlighted the word I. That means I have planned something and things are not going well and I'm angry. I am not allowed to do what I want to do. I want a certain things and I'm not allowed. What the what is the outcome? I don't receive the respect I deserve. I am not receiving the respect I deserve. I'm getting angry. Certain person is not behaving in a proper way. Someone hurts me. I'm getting angry. I cannot get things done again, and people don't understand my feelings. No, to hell with your feelings. What is important? My feelings. I'm again getting angry. I feel ignored and insulted. I'm feeling bad. I'm getting angry. If you have observed, I have highlighted the first person personal pronoun. I, me, myself. That's ego. It's I, me, and myself. Somebody is not behaving in a proper way with you. I am the one who is deciding. I am not feeling a certain way. You're not thinking about anybody else's emotion, anybody else's situation. That person who is misbehaving with you, maybe in certain uh, bad situation in his life. Do we think that when we are in anger? We never think that. Why? Because we are not introspecting about it. What is working? Ego. So we have to let the E go. And how we can do it? When this layer of ego is thin, it makes the room for compassion, forgiveness, and care. Whenever you start forgiving people, when you will let the ego, then you will start feeling compassion. You'll have more, you'll be more, you'll feel sympathetic. You'll forgive people. You'll feel joy inside your mind. Love, purity, adjustment. If you are in anger, it's because that is a very strong emotion. You cannot feel love, you cannot feel purity, you cannot adjust in a certain way. Why? Because there is only one, anger we call the king of emotions. Why? Because it overpowers everything. Whenever you're angry, you don't feel compassion, lots of forgiveness. Don't there is no emotion or no feeling of love, right? So Anger is a very powerful emotion and it rules on every other emotion. Tolerance, harmony, and brotherhood. When you let the ego, you are wiping off the anger, you'll be more tolerant. You'll enhance your patience level. There'll be more harmony. You try to be in the brotherhood. Understanding wisdom, detachment. You will understand. You'll be more understanding. You'll understand that people can behave a certain way. It's okay. You cannot control their actions and emotions, but you can do control your actions and emotions. Ego can be dealt with meditation. Try to meditate more. The more you calm down yourself, sit, relax, and try to respect your action, you'll understand what is, how you can deal with your anger. Positivity. Always, there are two perspectives of looking into a certain thing. If a glass is filled with half filled with water, there are 2 points of looking into it. First is the glass is half filled with water, and another point is the glass is half empty. Your opinion should be always positive. You should always be optimistic. That what good things I can infer from this current. Practice forgiveness. It is very important to forgive because if you're not able to forgive, you're holding grudges. It's affecting your mind. There is a constant release of stress hormones. You cannot be focused in your life. So practicing forgiveness is so now next moving on to the next slide. Very easy step of getting control on your anger is 1, 2, 3 turtles. Have you seen a turtle? It's a very cute little pet to keep, and it is very beautiful and it teaches us a lot. Whenever there is whenever there is a threat to a turtle, anger is no less than threat. Right? Whenever there is a threat to a turtle, what it does, it goes inside the shell. So how will you go inside the shell? Think before you act. Pause. Take your time and think what your actions are, how your actions are becoming. Right? Take deep breaths. You need to take deep breaths. You need to calm down yourself. You have to have a very, calm and positive mind to for your actions. Give yourself time to relax. Start counting. I think someone has picked in the message that 10, 9, 8. That actually works. Why? Because that gives you time. Walk again. If you can walk away from the situation, please do that. Because sometimes at the very preliminary phase of practicing anger management, it is not easy to control your anger calm. So it is very easy that take a deep breath, just go out of this situation so that you can give yourself time to introspect. Things we should practice. Uh, Moving on to the ending of this session, things we can practice to deal with anger. First is active family time. Your loved ones are your best teachers. Always be around the people whom you love. You're having a bad day, go to your mom and dad and you say that, what, mom, I'm not having a bad day. What she do? She'll hug you. There is a release of dopamine in your body. Happy hormone. Everything is good. Anger is managed. Laugh it out. Whenever you're angry, go and watch a series of Friends maybe. Right? You laugh it out. You laugh your anger out. You not feel angry. This is one thing which I do whenever I'm upset. I'll not say angry, but whenever I'm upset, I start painting. I love painting and it gives me happiness. That's how. Listen to calming music. Always, take your time, plug your earphones and try to listen to calming music. And sleep at least 8 hours. It's very important. If you don't have a proper amount of sleep, your mind is constantly working with the pressure and it will not give you sleep properly. So sleeping for 8 hours is very important. So that's all for this session, and I hope so. I was able to deliver this session, and it was informative for all of you. I tried my best, and I really apologize for the inconvenience because I am staying alone and I had some, some guests and they were not aware of this lecture and I'm so sorry for that. And I will definitely try to improve next time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone.
Uh, Thank you, Apurva madam. It was a very nice session.
Thank
I
you,
think
sir.
it is very helpful to control the anger also. You have given good examples and nice presentation. And thanks, Apurva madam. And I think here I can say that those teachers who have not completed their training. So almost I think the next one will be the last online session. After the CBSE is not allowing an online session now, we have to just complete the session by offline mode. So CBSE is going to conduct offline session in the month of February in different schools. The teachers they have to just register themselves for their CBSE in-house training or for their CBP program in other schools. So all the teachers who have completed CBSE training, so they can register next upcoming sessions in the month of February, and they will complete a target. And for this school in-house session also, in-house training. So they're also going to this conduct some training in offline mode. And they have the offline mode in the school also. So most probably next last session.
No, sir, one more session is there.
One more say last session is there.
Yeah.
After we have to complete the offline
And then we will have offline mode only.
complete the target because we have given a lot of chances.
Yes.
But at least 30 and 30 session, I think. So the teacher not consistent, you can just see that the target should be fulfilled in the month of for the month of March. So you will send the report by the month of first week of April. So please try to complete your target. Okay. So thanks to once again to all of you.
Thank you so much.
Very nice, Apurva.
Thank you, sir.
And you laid a very good example. Even when the doorbell was ringing, you controlled your anger. That proves that whatever you are teaching, it's you're showing it
I
also.
tried my best, sir, but I could not follow that method of pause because there was no time. I could
No,
have
no, no.
handled
You
the
controlled
situation,
your
but
anger very, very good because that was not in your hands.
yeah, sir. And I was actually there were few friends of mine who didn't know about my session.
No, 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 no.
And
It
they
happens with everybody. It happens with us. We are at our homes. Anybody can knock our doors.
I am extremely
No, no, no.
apologetic about it.
Nothing to be sorry like it. It happens with everybody.
Baljeet ma'am raised my
These things happen. Don't worry about that. They raise the hands by mistake.
all right.
Very well done, Apurva.
Thank
I
you so
knew
much.
you would do well. I had full confidence on you. You delivered the goods very nicely. So we should control our anger before it controls us. That is the bottom line, right?
I had one
Hello?
doha which I couldn't say because of lack of time. I had written it,
You
but
can say it now. We are ready to hear it.
that it's a very wonderful doha written by Tulsidas, Swami Tulsidas, and he said that
Okay.
काम क्रोध मद लोभ की दोनों मन में खान दोनों पंडित मूर्खों तुलसी एक
Very
that
nice.
whenever us and each one is our power to consider you are equal to a fool.
Good. So with this, you take rest and I'll also leave.
Okay, thank you so much for attending my session. I'll take this now. Thank you, Girish sir, for being such a support.
No, again, I don't do anything, ma'am.
Thank you, Apurva madam.
Thank you, sir. Sir, Girish sir, shall I take a leave?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Thank sir.
थैंक यू भैया.
गिरी समझा रहे हैं.
ओके सर.
बहुत सुन लिए तुम लोग का भाषा.